Dr. Amy Hagerman, our Extension Ag Policy Specialist, joins us now. Amy, you have an update on the Coronavirus Assistance Program.
Yeah, so USDA has finally made the announcement we've been waiting for on how they're going to distribute the remaining dollars from both the CARES Act that happened in March of 2020 and also the Consolidated Appropriations Act from December. So the Coronavirus Food Assistance Program, round one, was back in the spring of 2020, went all the way through the summer. People put in applications for their livestock and certain crops. Well, this is actually going to expand those livestock payments for cow-calf producers. They don't have to put in a new application. They're going to take the information from their CFAP 1 application and actually issue a second payment based on that first application that they put in. Then in the summer and into the fall, we went into CFAP 2, and that was really the expansion for our crop producers, including our wheat producers in the state. Again, we're going to get an expansion of $20 per acre for those crops that were covered under CFAP 2 and all those producers who put in applications in that CFAP 2 process.
You mentioned the additional aid and that sort of December date. How does all of that work and how will that play out?
So initially we thought this might be a new application process, something like a CFAP 3, just like we had CFAP 1 and CFAP 2. What they've actually done is taken the Consolidated Appropriations Act funds and rolled it into the CFAP 1 and 2 process. So what you're going to get is an additional payment on your CFAP 1 or CFAP 2 application, depending on whether it's livestock or crops. And then that is where the Consolidated Appropriations Act money from December is going to come from. It's not necessarily a new application for CFAP 3. It's an add-on from your previous application. But that if you missed out on CFAP 2, that doesn't mean you've missed out completely. They're actually going to expand the CFAP 2 application process. So starting April 5th, going out for about 2 months, they're going to open that program back up for new applications as well.
So your guidance for producers during this 2-month time frame, what should they be doing?
I think have that conversation with your FSA office. Find out if you haven't put in a CFAP 2 application, if you're eligible, and go ahead and get that done. They opened it up to some additional crops. They've opened it up to some additional livestock types. They're really targeting those producers that maybe haven't had an opportunity to work with FSA before, and they're trying to expand that program out. So have the conversation if you haven't already. If you did have an approved CFAP 1 or CFAP 2 application, it's going to be a lot like the stimulus checks we saw come out where it will arrive. So just keep an eye out on your bank account for that.
Okay. Thanks a lot for the advice, Amy. We'll see you again soon.